All right, so there it was. I'd love to hear you guys' comments on this thing. The last one we did on Sony Spider-Man, people started commenting on it, and I really, really appreciate. I know we all do appreciate everybody who shared that thing.
Always.
One of my friends, Conchetta, up in New York, actually said that we said everything that they were thinking in that whole thing. Yeah, it was really right. It was really cool. Cheddar put that down, and she just shared it with everybody, and it kicked the views up on the thing. Here's the thing. There's a lot of and then we'll get back to this, but I haven't said this before. The reason that we're doing this in the format that we're doing it with everybody that has a brain in their head or an opinion about something, because there's more of us. Some of us are just out of town. Like we call Joey Saba up in Minnesota. We got people everywhere. We got Brian in Detroit. We got Michael D'Alessio out in Florida and all over the world. We got Bill Higa out there in Florida, T.C. Smith. There's people everywhere. And Bill's like, love for Jay. Okay, so Bill, appreciate you. Bill and Jay are the crew Spider-Man experts. They just don't even. If I said something cross about Venom, and thank you, Bill, for the inbox type. You know, collar and straighten out. I appreciate you, brother. Bill got at me on that. But the reason that we're doing this is because I noticed on the internet that there's a bunch of talking heads on there. They'll get the headlines and then they'll just spout about headlines, and their knowledge base is basically, for Marvel, for instance, it's just MCU based. There's a very knowledgeable young lady out there, Comic Book Girl 19. I have mad respect for her. And where I fell in nerd love with her was when she did the story of the X-Men all the way through. I've watched her, I appreciate her and her entire crew. Not disparaging anybody else, but some people just talk. Or they throw up, what they call that? Clickbait?
Yeah.
They'll throw up rumors and theories and this and blah, blah, blah.
All right.
The reason we're doing this is because we actually love this stuff.
Love it, man.
Clicks or not, we're still going to keep dropping these little episodes. If I had it my way, it'd be much bigger, and I'm working on that. So anyway, back to Brother Jay's hit, because you had a point to make.
I think that, once again, like we said, the story is already in the book.
Mm-hmm.
It's already there. DC revamped their books like 7 times or something like that. Like, came out with
the story.
They got rid of Batman, everybody.
I'm not a DC man.
Exactly. So the new 52. So there's a cartoon where, I'm trying to make this as quick as possible because I got a point to get to, where everybody doesn't know anybody. Batman doesn't know Superman doesn't know Green Lantern. The whole crew never met. But there's all rumors.
Do they know?
There's all rumors. If they wanted to start a universe, you would start it with that story. Because it's already well laid out. It's already there.
And could this one
This
play
could
into it?
this could play. You could it definitely could, because the history of what he's doing right now. Because you don't know anything
Nobody
about
knows
him.
him.
Exactly my point. So this Joker could be older. He wouldn't be the same age because that's like, it's like the year that the cartoon's in is like 2000. So he would be an old, but he still would have this history he's building right now would lead up to this. You know what I'm saying? It would
once they collide.
Exactly.
His history would have been made from whenever he switched his.
Exactly. So my thing is, I know they don't want to make a universe because they're trashing it. That's fine. But
is that the reason?
That's the reason. They struck out. Dude, baseball only has 3 strikes.
They put that in right.
They put that right. Listen, don't make the universe because we're trashing. We're trashing. It was like, you know what?
But no, it's just because they don't want to. They just don't want to follow common sense.
No, they're trash at it. Period.
No, they don't.
They're
They're
trash
not.
at it.
Think about it. They already got the animated universe together.
That dude.
All they gotta do is plug the animated
We just had that conversation about Spider-Man in the cartoons. Dude, certain things just don't convey like they're supposed to.
Yes.
They
No,
trash
the writing still is the same. Now,
Is it?
So Warner Brothers and DC together equals trash.
Exactly.
Nobody can help that.
The little icon, the little garbage can, the little garbage can icon, bro. That's it. I think that would be a good way to clear everything out. Then nobody would ask, where'd you get that Superman from? Where'd you get that Batman from? When Shazam, you wouldn't even have to ask these questions. You literally can start from right there, and boom, it blossoms up. But like I said, I know they don't want to make a universe. I'm just sad that if this movie's good,
where you gonna go from there?
that's my point.
That's the end of it.
That's the end of it.
The standalone thing is absolutely brilliant, and the reason that we can come up with these formulas of thinking, because you're actually a fan of this.
Yes.
And it bothers fans, some of them. Me, I can take this as a standalone, but I'm looking at it from a different perspective. I'm looking at acting, I'm looking at chops, I'm looking at the craft, everything else. Because I'm a DC man. But these guys are DC people.
No.
Whoa!
Hold up.
Hey,
Hold on,
DC.
bro. Listen, I'm a comic book
enthusiast.
Yes, I did. Listen, this is gonna rewind. This whole tape's gonna rewind. Man, I think this whole thing might blow up because he said crazy stuff. So,
You guys know all that DC stuff.
no, I'm a comic book enthusiast.
Yes.
I don't even listen
What
to
happens to like DC?
No. See,
now?
you out here playing games, man.
Marvel
You didn't tell me he's gonna set me up.
No. I killed a bus driver.
You didn't tell me he's gonna set me up. One,
Okay.
the only people I even respect in DC that I can count on one hand. And that's a fact.
Well, that's me too.
That's a fact.
But you guys know all of it.
Because I gotta know. I can't, you know what I'm saying? I gotta know
We
what
artists.
We gotta have this conversation.
We artists.
How could I have this conversation and really be like, and they don't look like this, don't know what he's talking about. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't even hold this conversation. And the Joker is my favorite villain of all time, despite anything across
Right.
the board. Like, that's just my guy.
Right.
So, that's why this bothers me, but you know I don't get down with DC.
I did.
There's only one person in my household who loves DC. Shout out to my son. He's the biggest Flash fan.
I'm
of
wearing
all
a
time.
flash for you.
He loves the Flash.
Right, but it's not DC.
Nobody loves DC.
What? No.
No, people,
There's no orthodox DC fans on this side of the room.
there's a billion DC
But we know
fans.
there's DC fans out there.
I am not a DC
They're
fan.
suffering.
They make the
They're
best.
suffering in the closet right now.
and accept my humblest
Yeah.
apology.
Dude, I had to. Did you see that?
For
Did you see that?
Yeah. You and Dr. Strange.
Oh, man.
Okay.
Don't
Yeah.
lie.
Stop breaking out of
Man.
rash.
So,
Let's say this to revert back. If this movie was a standalone book, do you think that it would do as well as that? Because I know
graphic
people-
novel?
Yeah, graphic.
Yep.
Exactly.
It would do well.
And that's what I would rather read or see. When I see this after watching that last trailer, I saw a novel.
Graphic novel.
That's what I saw.
That's probably what DC saw as well. Because
That's
they had
what-
nowhere else to
Yeah,
go.
and I think that's a good thing. But for a movie,
For a franchise that big, for what it ties into,
Yeah, I don't-
for where it leads to.
But see,
I don't like.
I don't think they did it because of that. I think they did because so many people gravitated toward Heath Ledger's Joker.
And they should have brought his ass in Justice League. They should have brought
But-
him in a follow-up.
But
to
see,
Batman.
but see,
They should have brought him in on that. What's that
But-
retarded movie they did?
What?
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad. I didn't like Suicide Squad. To be very clear.
Well, duh.
However,
Did.
of course, Harley Quinn stole the show, but I
I do a
don't.
fine job.
Yeah, absolutely. But I can't. I'm not gonna knock Jared Leto's Joker only because I didn't get enough to make an accurate decision. He only had 5 minutes of screen time.
So
I
I
got
heard.
enough.
Hold on. What I also
When they
heard.
made the poster, I had enough.
What I also heard though is they cut him down
Oh, they did
due
him
to
wrong.
the fact that he would have stolen the show. Like you can't have.
Jared Leto
Is a
is
phenomenal-
no joke.
That's what I know. He
phenomenal
just stole the show.
Period.
Yes.
Musician, actor, human being, you name it. And I don't know who designed that Joker, but no. Tats, all of that.
It was random.
Fronts, it was too, no. And I don't know who they were trying to bring in with that and force him to be sexy
He was a
onto
pimp.
himself.
He was a pimp.
Right. That's not that dude. That's not the Joker. What he brought while he was doing it with the thing and his whole, he was crazy.
He acted. I think you would have looked past it.
Nope.
Yeah.
I couldn't get past the grill.
I think
I get past the tattoo.
No, see, well, no, I'm telling you.
This is, I'm
hear me out.
matter of fact about this.
He
100%.
He used that matter of fact.
This
He
is
didn't
the
even
whole-
have scars, dude.
But see, that's what I'm saying. He could have took out the fronts.
And then it would have been Pretty Boy Jared Leto.
Not necessarily. He still got the
With tattoos on his
makeup.
Makeup, no, sorry.
I think it's acting much.
Joker.
I really do.
Exactly.
But see, I really do. I really, because I have faith.
That's like putting Faygo in the Aunt Jemima bottle
This man.
and telling me it's syrup.
Is
Hey,
there
it's-
another
it's-
camera in
it's-
this?
it's
Watching these niggas talk.
Yeah, you can't do that. And that's exactly what it would be. That stuff that Lil Wayne drank, right?
Yes.
That's
We done served till I die.
scissor. That means hell no, because I'll drink that. No, that character.
shit.
Okay, put it this way: for all the Jokers that we have seen, from hell, you can even go back to Conrad Fight. I don't know if you guys know Conrad. Conrad Fight played a character called the Man Who Laughs. That's who inspired the Joker. That Bob Kane and Bill Finger, actually.
Yeah.
Bill Finger. Those guys came up with it. But my point is,
I beg to differ, sir.
from him to the Joker in those books in the 40s to the Joker Adam West era, Nicholson era, on and on. Sorry. Even Mark Hamill's. No. No tattoos, no gold fronts, no gold chains, no pimp coats. No. Joker is on another level of insanity.
I'm not trying to defend this
Yeah,
at
you are.
all. No. No. I just want to say that, dude, I think that him being the actor could have made that
Work.
role. He could have saved that tattoo. I feel
He could have saved that. He could have
But I
saved
think
the
he
movie.
could. I honestly think he could.
I think DC messed up. That's DC problems. Again, he files under that.
Hashtag DC problems. You heard it here first. Okay,
That
break it down.
was so inconsistent with the psyche
Of
the
course
Joker.
it was.
You can't turn Joker
But the
into
whole
a pimp.
thing was inconsistent.
That's the whole movie. And not Jared Leto. Hey, that dude is. They did him ugly, man. They did him wrong. Yeah.
I'm like, well.
But do you think they had to do him that way because he's so?
No.
I want to say
No, they were
pretty
trying to. No, you know why?
They were trying to
This
go
was
far
so
away
big.
from Heath.
This
Yeah.
was so big, dude. They went left and around the corner
Yep.
and down the street with a pitch
And
prostitutes
then,
and
and,
drug
then,
lords.
and then down into a basement, they had that low window that you look through.
Yeah.
They down there playing poker.
And that's
You
the
know,
dogs
with
were
a
playing
stack deck.
poker.
The dogs were playing
The
poker.
dogs were playing poker.
Yeah.
That's
No,
why.
man,
And
they messed it up.
I
So-
understand that, but I just think
They
he could
messed
have
it
did it, bro. I think he could have.
So let me ask you this: Where do you think this Joker, before seeing the movie, prediction is going to fit into your rank of Jokers throughout time? Just-
I don't know. I never go that far. I need to see his work. But I'm hoping that he's crazy. I'm hoping that he's I'm banging Robin's mother crazy. So
I think
tough
you'll see that in
that
part
he
two.
makes Robin's mother bring Robin to him and then he beats him to death. And then takes her, straps a bomb on her.
I don't think
and
you'll see
kills
that
him
till
and
part
his
two.
mother. No, I'm saying that's the level.
No,
I'm talking
I know,
about.
but I think that's going to be in part
Right,
two.
if it ever is a part
No,
two.
it's going to be.
Okay,
I
and
almost want to guarantee.
I want to see the level of crazy to where he shoots Barbara Gordon, violates her, take pictures of her, then shows them to his father, her father, while he's stripped
Like he
naked
really did.
at a carnival, just so he can make him cry.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Who's
That's
stopping
sick.
him? Who's stopping him?
And see that's
That's sick.
Who's
but
stopping
where's
him?
your
Who's stopping him?
where's your
No,
your
I'm talking about
redeeming
this is
factor?
the beginning.
No, I know. But
I know.
who's stopping
I want
him?
Where's your redeeming? You gotta have your redeeming something. in
You
there.
gotta have nothing.
No, you
It's-
don't got to
it's-
do nothing.
it-
Who's stopping
That's
him?
your formula. My
Who's-
formula is I want to see him bring chaos. I want to see him start from here, transform. I want to know his why he did it. I want to know the result. I want to see that he had a fork in the road where he could have gone left or right, and he chose whatever. And then now it's his choice, and now I want to see the sadness of his choice and the danger of his choice and the repercussions of his choice by society paying for what he felt was inflicted upon him. That's how I look at that character.
I see that.
But that's
Look, it's no way, hey man.
That's what I say.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hope to get that.
Absolutely. That sounds like phenomenal.
Continue. I want to see
I hope.
it continue.
That's all I
I
want
want
to
to
see.
see it continue.
And the only reason that I could even go into that and I don't even want to see it is because it's Joaquin Phoenix, and I know nothing of the director, and De Niro's in there. That's
I want to see it continue.
well.
What you just said,
Sounds
I just want to see that continue. That's my whole problem. That's
you want continuity. You want things to keep going. But Marvel spoiled us by doing good work. They really did. But they did it right. DC again tried to chase their tail when all they had to do was do them, and instead they tried to do Marvel. And
They did try
messed
to.
it
They
up.
tried to do the reverse of Marvel, and they did it
What
wrong.
do you mean the reverse?
They tried to do the, I guess you would say, the almost Justice League, and then the individual films, and then.
They tried to do Marvel. They screwed it up.
But Marvel gave us we give you
See,
your film.
They had,
They
to
did it
jump
backwards.
off, they had to jump off from the beginning with Christian Bale. And they ended that with that weird ass movie that you couldn't even hear
Yeah,
the
it's
dialogue.
like,
But they had.
Mhm. Yeah,
And
Batman
then Marvel
was amazing.
snuck in under the radar with what they did.
Yeah, I get you.
And then they caught him. Dude, that
Caught
was
flame.
They caught
So
him.
I just want to have a question, and this isn't our universe, but this is not to this. Do you think people from DC are quitting to become Marvel characters?
What do you mean?
Are they quitting
Oh, the
their
actors?
jobs? Yes. For instance,
You know, if they could fit in,
no,
they know.
they are. Everybody's.
Oh,
quitting.
you mean literally
Literally
quitting
quitting to become
I don't
Marvel.
think that kind of foresight is in their minds.
Check this out. And
But-
the reason why I asked, what's the name is going to be Craven the Manhunter?
Yeah. I got Craven the Hunter.
He
I got
quit.
you.
You talking about Momoa?
Yeah, he's done. Superman.
Well,
Superman's over
talking
there.
about Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jason
Well,
Momoa.
I'm sure there's more.
See,
I know you know more.
see, that brother is serious
Yeah.
about his business,
Yeah.
and ain't nobody gonna beat him up. That's all I got to say.
I get
Period.
it.
So if they are doing him ugly
Mm-hmm.
and his contract's up,
Yeah.
and we have no more business, I'm going where my money is.
I just find it funny.
I got mad respect for Jason.
It's like he's
I
Craven.
don't think it's a DC Marvel thing.
No, I'm just saying they leave.
But,
I'm not saying that.
But they're not.
DC
But
is
I don't
fine.
think they're leaving to go to Marvel.
Shit, I would.
But you're not an actor. You know,
Yeah,
you're not
I hear
in that
you. Yeah.
thing. That they're going to where that can further their career, that can expand what they're doing to something else they can jump off on after that, and check.
But that's the same reason why I would go too. I'm not saying it because I'm not an actor. That's Marvel's forever, baby.
I don't know if Momoa is a Marvel fan.
I don't know either.
You get what I mean?
I'm not
So,
even.
but
I'm
see,
not
he's not
even-
going.
but
He's not
this-
going. He might be.
No, I'm not
Go ahead.
saying that.
But check
he's
this out.
going because he's a Marvel fan.
Hold
That's
on.
not what I'm
No,
saying.
you're saying if they're leaving DC to go to Marvel, it's got to be a reason.
But see, that's
The
the
only
thing.
reasons I just covered.
See, that's what I'm
It's a
saying.
check.
That was my point.
Yeah, it's a check.
That was my
It
point.
has nothing to do with DC having a sinking ship or anything like that.
But it has to be.
The check stopped. It
He
does.
just
The check
made
stopped.
$1 billion movie.
The check stops when the
He
six
just
ships.
made $1 billion
The check stops
with a
when
B.
the six ships.
$1 billion movie.
Well,
And they
it's
can see
serious,
this
Aquaman made
man.
$1 billion.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Aquaman
yeah.
made $1 billion.
Of course it. You know it does.
Aquaman.
Aquaman made that made $1 billion. $1 billion, and this dude is gone.
Because
When you know,
it's a single
Now,
ship.
well, the decision might not be his. The decision might be that they're no longer even doing any Justice League movies. That they need to readdress everything because they screwed it up so bad. There's no work for him over there. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do Craven the Hunter because see ya. There's no more obligations. He fulfilled his Justice League and he did his Aquaman movie. That might have been all he was contracted for. I'm talking about an artist, in actors and artists language. I'm done. I'm going over here now. It's not, I'm going over here because DC sucks and I like Marvel. Yeah. Though he may feel that way. Personally,
but that's not what I was even hinting.
Yeah.
I was just like, they just keep
the reason they messed up with Cavill, and the reason we got that old lumpy face thing is because he was shooting another
Netflix
series.
Mission
Impossible. Right, he was shooting that, but he also had another thing in the fire, and they wanted him to come. They wanted him to come from there to go do a pickup shot, not a pickup, but extra scenes in Aquaman.
No, it was
whatever
Shazam.
it was. Shazam.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, these guys. Henry Cavill is not Superman. Ben Affleck is not Batman. Gal Gadot is not Wonder Woman. Those people are actors, and they're playing a role. Period. And if the contracts aren't right, or if you interfere with this money over here that I done already signed for, and my manager's got the money, my agency's got the money that we've already fleshed out, the table reads and dressings and fittings and everything, don't call me, because that Superman is big to us. But the Henry Cavill, I got my check. Sorry, I'm not Superman anymore, but I'm not here to be Superman. I'm here to act and play as many roles as I possibly can. That's his job. That's his job. The reason that Marvel worked is because they paid him right. They kept that storyline together, and when they inked them at the beginning for X amount of pictures because they already had it mapped out. DC went in there scrambling. Hey man, you gonna be Superman? Hold on, we need a Wonder Woman. Well, wait a minute, who hot right now? Who we looking at? Angelina Jolie. Let's look at. Oh no, we can't use Angelina Jolie because no, she's a little bit too old now. So wait a minute, what's that other girl? That crazy girl who's in Transformers. She's in Transformers. That girl, she's really hot. Oh no, she kind of hard to work with. She cussed Michael Bay out. No, nobody cussed Michael Bay out. Shit, Michael Bay cussed everybody out. So if she cussed Michael Bay out, she damn sure. You know what? That skinny girl, that girl that was in that damn movie with them cars. I don't even know what it was. Fast and Angry. Fast and Angry. What's that gal's name? Gal. Her name is Gal, right? Yeah. Call her. That's what they did. And they just went as hard as they could, as fast as they could. And then, since they needed a Batman, well, we need Batman. Batman's a big iconic character, and we need somebody to play him. That's Ben Affleck. He can play him because everybody knows Ben Affleck and he's great. That's that lame, ridiculous mentality, and they paid for it.
DC problem.
They made Flash into just I don't know what the hell that kid was.
And then Gus wanted to play Flash. The Gus Grant. Yeah.
But the thing is, and this is reality.
They don't like to bring TV
No, they didn't do that. Those guys wouldn't translate to the big screen. Grant Gustin's Flash on television fits in that parameter, just like Arrow's guy fits in that parameter. You cannot transfer him to the big screen. It would not work.
I'm sorry, did the other one work?
No, they were terrible.
What do you have to lose?
That was terrible.
What do you have to lose? Nothing.
Nothing. You think about it. That's all in hindsight.
Oh man,
it really is. It's all in hindsight. That's all after we saw the finished product. But if you
before when we seen the suit,
seen it. Oh man, I feel really bad that I forgot this brother's name. Smallville. Tom Welling.
Yeah.
And put him in the suit of Superman.
He wasn't gonna do that.
I didn't have my point. Take him from that screen and put him on the big screen. Could he be Superman?
I think he could. I really do.
I don't think so.
I think he could.
I don't think so. He was Superboy. Like he played the growing to be man role. Like I just didn't see him as that. I just didn't.
So back to this dude.
I want to be.
Who's your favorite guy? Your actor so far?
That's easy.
My favorite actor?
Yeah. Well, actually, go down each one of them. What was good about Cesar Romero?
Do you want me to stand next to him?
No, what was good about Cesar Romero? This is when we go positive. I'm not trying to say anything negative, because it can't be anything negative said about him, because he's the first one to do it on television. In the genre that it was, along with the Batman that was there.
No, there's no negative on any Joker's level. Dude, he brought Like,
because he was crazy.
That's you never. It's like one of the things like when these movies came out. You're reading the comic book and you see it on the screen like, oh,
right.
It's hidden. It's really there.
So
when
for
I saw him,
Jack for his time, for the 80s, absolutely perfect.
Absolutely perfect. Like you couldn't. He was crazy on a different.
He was smooth.
Yeah, when he started, when he shot him, when he said, what did he say? Something like,
He
you
was
see,
a
I'm a
man's
lot
heart.
happier.
First of all,
I'm a lot happier.
yeah.
He just started, boom.
He was like,
wait till they get a load of me.
Never run another
that
man's
car.
car. Yeah, all that. Look,
your favorite one was when, what did you say? Why is it that a man who's dressed up as a bat gets all of my press? This town needs an enema.
dude.
He blew a little
Yeah, he blew a little horn. Yeah, listen.
But then the other one, when he said, "Now that girl has style."
Yes.
Jesus Marimba. Lovely beast like that running around could put Steve in the
Yo, that's what I said, bro.
So for each one of them, and then after him we got Heath.
Yeah.
And that dude, he this is what I do, and this is why I just had love and respect for him, was when I watch movies, I sit and I watch the actor all the time and see if I can stay with him.
Mm-hmm.
Are they gonna go left? Are they gonna go right? Are they gonna do this? And when he came in laughing, I'm like, yep, cool, right on. How about a magic trick? Okay. When he put the pencil through the dude's eye.
It's gone.
I was like, okay, wait a minute. Only because he said, ta-da! It's gone. I was like, okay, this dude is serious. I was cool after that. I couldn't follow him at all. And so I just watched him. And he blew my freaking mind. He was nuts. But intellectually nuts.
Yeah.
Like I always tell you about this Joker, I get all that, but it was the little things that.
What happened? Your balls drop off? You see, a guy like me.
Freak.
A guy like me. Look, listen.
Yeah, all of that extra stuff.
Littlest.
When the dude said,
You're crazy. I'm not. No, I'm not.
Yeah.
and I'm like,
Get like.
watching, and all the extra lip stuff and the fingers, but the brilliance of this dude, for me, when Karate Mike White got killed. When I first watched it, I didn't understand why he killed him. It didn't make any sense to me. I was like,
Kept disrespecting him.
Right.
I would do it.
but then when I went back and watched it from the beginning, disrespect. Then after he put the pencil through the guy's eye, because he told his boy to go beat him down. You put a pencil through a dude's eye, that should probably shut you up. I'm like, this dude is tripping. Then afterwards, he hit him with, it's a brother thing. You don't talk about no man's mom. He talked about his grandma.
Yeah.
He said he won't be able to get a nickel, but then, don't blow it out of proportion. But then he said,
You think you could steal from us and just walk away?
Yeah.
I'm putting the word out. 500 grand for this clown dead. $1 million alive. So I can teach him some manners first.
All right, so listen, why don't you give me a call when you want to start taking things a little more seriously? Here's my card.
I was like, oh, that's that little stuff.